Awesome. Hey guys, Dr. Nixon here. Welcome to the spring cleaning webinar. Hey, comments are open. Will you do me a favor? And if you can hear me, just give me a thumbs up or type yes in the comments. Can you hear me? Just want to make sure we're working here. Cool. All right. Check. Got a new microphone going on. So I got a yes. All right, let's roll with this. Here we go. So in today's webinar, we're going to talk a lot about toxins. We're going to talk about how to do a 15-day cleanse or 15-day detox. The easiest principle to think about with toxins is you are a bucket and you are exposed to toxins day in and day out, whether it's through food, pesticides, the stuff we put in our body, skin products, hair products. There's toxins everywhere. The air we breathe, the water we drink. We can't live in a bubble. And so one of the things we always want to remember is it's always helpful to clean out our toxins, clean out our body. Your liver is your main detoxification organ. So your liver sits on the right side of your body. It is always working and detoxifying. And so the things we're going to walk through today are going to help your body detoxify easier. So as we jump into this, if you have any questions, put them in the comment section there. I'll try and get to them. So here we go. There's two different versions of the 15-day detox that we're doing. So many of our patients have already signed up for this and they're already participating. If you are just hearing about it and you want to participate with us, please do so by picking up these products. You can get a hold of our office or come in to get them. So the first one is the beginner version. This is for someone who's brand new at detoxing. Maybe you've only done one in the past, or you're nervous to do one, or you've never done one. The beginner version is really simple here. It is a bottle of Max Cleanse and Liver Lover. This box right here from the company called BioRay. They're out of California. They have a lot of amazing products and some for kids as well. So the Max Cleanse is specifically designed to stimulate your liver to help it detoxify. So it has some methylated B vitamins in there, which are really good for energy. It has some vitamin C, but some of the things that it has in there that'll help your liver, things like watercress extract, decaffeinated green tea can also help create some acid out of your liver, help stimulate your gallbladder to release more bile, which will help break down fat in there. And artichoke extract, another one really, really helpful to stimulate the liver. It also has in here an activated charcoal or an activated carbon that is to bind to toxins and help eliminate it from your body through your colon. The other ingredient in the beginner cleanse is Liver Lover. This is specifically designed to help your liver. This has things like olive leaf and milk thistle. Those two right there, olive leaf and milk thistle, are very good at helping to stimulate your liver to get toxins out. So that's the beginner version. The advanced version is for someone, maybe you've been a patient for a while and you've done 3, 4, 5 of these. Maybe you do a cleanse every quarter and you're like, yeah, cool, I'm good. I know how to detox. I've done it before. What's the advanced version? That's going to be the Liver Lover, but you're going to double the dosage. You're going to do 2 droppers first thing in the morning. Okay. Some people can handle this on an empty stomach. Some can't. I usually do mine on an empty stomach and feel fine with this. So just try that, see how that works. And then you're going to do the box detox, is the detox system right there on the slide. And that is 2 things. One is glutathione precursors, and number 2, activated charcoal. Glutathione, it's a fun word to say. Glutathione is your body's main detoxification method. And this gives your body the building blocks to make more of it. Glutathione. You can get glutathione through food as well. Tomatoes, spinach, dark leafy greens will help your body make more glutathione. A couple things to remember. I want to make sure I communicate this very clearly. You have to drink water while you're detoxing. Well, all the time, really, but especially while you're detoxing, make sure you're hitting at least half your body weight in ounces per day of water. Here's why. If you are taking the Liver Lover and the Max Cleanse and you're doing the detox, and you're getting it out of your cells, but you're not having consistent bowel movements, that stuff staying inside of you, it will go back into your cells and just retoxify your body. You don't want that. Bowel movements are important. Everyone said amen. You would know that if you have gone days or weeks without having a bowel movement, just how important they are. So make sure you're hydrating to get those toxins out of your system. Again, just take your body weight, divide it in half. Here are some things. I want to walk you guys through this. 4 things that will help your body detoxify more or help your body cleanse more. And you can do these things while you're doing this cleanse. You can do them off the cleanse. You can work them into your lifestyle and create a routine with these. These are 4 very easy and effective ways to help your body detoxify. One is detox baths. Adding stuff like Epsom salts into your bath will increase the magnesium and obviously the sodium concentration. In a really, really hot bath, you're going to sweat, you're going to perspire. It's going to help open up your pores, get toxins out of your body. It's going to help your lymphatic drainage as well. You can add eucalyptus or peppermint or even lemon essential oil to your bath. Just a few drops of each of those will help open up your sinuses, open up your drainage pathways as well. So try a detox bath if you've never done that. They're really helpful. I try and do one once a week. I'm in the routine right now of trying to do them on Sundays. And it's been really helpful. Another one is dry brushing. So dry brushing is becoming really popular in the skin health world. It's really good to exfoliate. It's really good to get rid of dead skin cells. But one of the really cool things that dry brushing does that most people don't know is that it will stimulate your lymphatic system. So your lymph nodes in your lymphatic system is responsible to get rid of waste tissue, to get rid of dead cells, to get rid of bad bacteria and toxins that are going to go through your lymphatic system. So dry brushing is something you can do just before you jump in the shower. That's how I do it. I turn the water on. As it's warming up, I'll take my dry brush and I'll go across my arms. You have a lot of lymph nodes under your armpits. Ladies, women, breast health. One of the best things you can do for breast health is to dry brush your lymph nodes underneath your armpit to make sure they're not stagnant. You have lymph nodes all around the bottom of your jaw, right through here, down your neckline. And then you can do the rest of your body as well, chest, legs, inner thighs. It's very stimulating and helpful for your skin, your pores, get rid of dead skin cells, but really also helpful for lymphatic drainage. Number 3, sweat. You need to sweat. You need to sweat. Working out is obviously an easy way to do it. Rebounding is number 4. That is another easy way to improve lymphatic drainage. What is rebounding? Rebounding is small trampolines. That's what rebounding is. You can also do this on big trampolines as well. But a small trampoline, you can keep it in your garage, in your side of your house, and literally just spending 5-10 minutes bouncing up and down helps to mobilize your lymph nodes, gets dead tissue cells moving out of your body, helping to cleanse and detoxify your system. So there you go. Other ways to enhance a detox. And again, this is stuff you can do while you're on this 15-day cleanse, and it's stuff you can do off of the 15-day cleanse. You want to work these into your lifestyle. One of the best things you can do through food to help your liver detoxify, number 1, is probiotics. Probiotics are healthy gut bacteria. We have them. All of us have bacteria in our digestive system, and it's all about balance. It's all about balance inside your body. You want enough good bacteria, and you don't want too much bad bacteria. So I'm gonna walk you through a few of these. Supplement-wise, these 2 we like to use in our office, and I use personally. Both one is from a company called BioRay, the other one's from Mary Ruth's. Both of them are liquid. I like liquid probiotics. There are other good pill versions of probiotics, but this has what you want to look for is you want to look for diversity in the strain. So a lot of strains of different organisms is what you're looking for when you look for a probiotic, and you want to find one that's shelf stable as well. Through food, how about food? There are certain foods that we can eat that are loaded with probiotics, sauerkraut and kimchi are really, really good. I saw one research study that was done that talked about how 4 tablespoons of homemade sauerkraut had over 2 trillion probiotics. That's more than you'll get from eating basically a whole bottle of probiotic pills. So you can get a lot of good bacteria from food. Sauerkraut, fermented kefir, different yogurts. Bubby's is a brand of sauerkraut, and they also make fermented pickles as well. And then kombucha. Kombucha is a fermented tea. Really easy to drink. It has some fizziness. So if you like soda and you're trying to come up or try to make some switches and trying to drink something a little bit different, you can switch to something like kombucha. So try and get some of these fermented foods into your body. There's other ones out there as well. So try and add some of those things in, whether it's sweating or rebounding, dry brushing, the detox bath, or probiotic foods. Try and add those in as we do these next 15 days. And even if you just picked 1 or 2, right? We can't do everything all the time, but we can do 1 or 2 things. So maybe, in the next 2 weeks, I'm going to add some sauerkraut to my life and see how that goes. Or, you know what? Let's do the detox bath. Pick 1 or 2 days a week where you have 20 or 30 minutes, sit in a hot bath, add Epsom salts, add some lemon essential oil or some eucalyptus in there, and that would be great. There are good brands of essential oils. If you have a preference on which brand of essential oils you use, you can throw it in the comments so people can see that. People love doTERRA. They love Young Living. Rocky Mountain Oils is another one that we use in our home. I think all 3 of those are great brands. And so just you want to get high quality essential oils. Cool. All right. This next one's really fun. I can't wait to share this story with you guys. Okay. So we're going to talk about your home, spring cleaning your home. What are some things that you can do inside of your house that would help cleanse your home? One of the easiest things that you can do is adding houseplants. Adding houseplants. This is so funny. Over the last several years, I have gotten this much better at taking care of houseplants. I have the responsibility in our home of keeping 3, I think there's 3 plants alive in our bedroom. And then my wife does all the other rooms. So I take care of 3 plants. She takes care of 30 plants. And that's how it works in my home. But houseplants are so beneficial for your house. Why? Well, 1, remember, plants absorb CO2 and they release oxygen. Oxygen is obviously very important for your life. But these 3 plants right here are 3 that absorb specific toxins and release the most amount of oxygen. So number 1 is the peace lily plant. Peace lilies are really pretty. They're beautiful. When they flower, they have this nice white flower, but they remove things like benzene, carbon monoxide, formaldehyde, which is in a lot of our couches, chairs, xylene, which is another material that's often found in our clothes. Those are removed in the air by the peace lily plant. So awesome, right? Another one right here, the pothos plant, also takes care of xylene, benzene, formaldehyde, as well as absorbing the different ethylenes that are in the air, absorbing them, taking them in, getting them out of the air, just like a natural air filter, right? Here, this last one here, I'm gonna tell you guys a really fun story about this plant. It's called the snake plant. It's also referred to sometimes as mother-in-law's tongue. So this one removes formaldehyde and the ethylenes and the benzene and the xylene as well. They call this one the bedroom plant. And the reason why is NASA actually did some really good research on it, where it showed that it releases the most amount of oxygen compared to other plants at nighttime. So while you sleep, if you put this in your bedroom, it will actually release tons of oxygen, which is really beneficial for deep rest, deep REM cycle, better recovery. So I highly encourage you to put that one in your bedroom. Get the snake plant. So here's the story I want to tell you guys. So imagine Dr. Nixon as a little 15 or 16-year-old kid. I was in high school at the time, and we went on a mission trip to Costa Rica And this plant saved my life. It didn't save the air I was breathing. Here's what happened. So we're in the ocean, Pacific Ocean, and we're teaching these little locals how to surf. I grew up surfing. I love surfing. And I'm walking in about waist deep water, and all of a sudden I feel under my foot, whoosh, whoosh, boom. And it felt like a little crab had pinched me. Pinch right in the side of my foot. And I was like, ooh, that hurt. And so I started walking up to the beach, and within a few seconds, my ankle locked up, like got super tight in some pain. I took a couple more steps, and my knee did the same thing. What happened was I got stung by a stingray, a poisonous one, like the one that can take you out, like the one that if it gets into your bloodstream and goes to your heart, it stops your heart from beating and you die. So it was in my ankle, went up to my knee. I took a few more steps. It went to my hip bone. At this point, it felt like rigor mortis. My whole leg was locked up. I was like, oh my gosh, this hurts. This is crazy, crazy pain. I got to shore, and some locals, local Costa Ricans, we call them ticos, took me into their backyard. And in their backyard, they have a ton of this snake plant growing. They grab the plant from the ground with machete, they start chopping it up. Someone runs inside, gets a pot of water on the stove, and they start heating it up. They put the snake plant into the hot water, and they put my foot straight into it. Remember, a snake plant absorbs toxins. It absorbs poison from the air. They put my foot in the pot of water, and within seconds, it starts absorbing the poison that the stingray had put inside of my body. The closest hospital was about 6 hours away. They had said, best case scenario is they would have done a tourniquet on my leg to try to keep the poison from going to the rest of my body. I would have made it to the hospital 6 hours later, and most likely they would have had to amputate my leg. I'm so grateful for the snake plant. I'm so grateful that God made this snake plant. I'm so grateful that it absorbs toxins and you should put it in your bedroom. Is that crazy? It's amazing. So the Lord is awesome. The way he created the earth and plants and our bodies, it's just amazing. So I'm really, really grateful for that moment in my life. And then full circle to come to find out, like, man, this plant absorbs poison in your bedroom. You should get some. I had a question come through. How large does the plant grow if you have limited space? Man, that's a really, really good question. I am not the plant man, and I don't have the answer to that question, but I do know people who do. If you're a patient in our office, Ashley in our office cares for all of our plants and has a lot of good knowledge. Locally in our city in Winston-Salem, there's a place called House of Plants. They're a beautiful, amazing resource to be able to answer those questions, to even buy this stuff and to ask questions to them. They're super, super helpful. So get some snake plants for your life. If you ever get stung by a stingray, you'll know how to get the poison out. All right, what else can we do to clean our home? How about air filters? Excuse me. This was a big one during the last couple of years with COVID, and there are some really cool air filters that have the ability to absorb and kill off SARS-CoV-2 virus. But these air filters have been around for a while, even before the last couple of years. But these are three really good ones I threw up there. Air Doctor, really, really great brand. Blue air filter, that's the one we have in our office. And then Molecule air filter, that's the one that we personally have in our home. Molecule uses UV light and will destroy particles of bacteria, mold, viruses. Blue Air is a really strong HEPA filter, as is Air Doctor. All three of those are really good. If you have allergies, seasonal allergies, pollen, if you're concerned about maybe mold in your home, obviously you got to take care of the mold. But if you're even just sensitive to a little bit of it, these air filters can be really, really helpful to do that. And again, just cleaning out your house. So as we go through the next 15 days, think about different ways that you can detoxify your body. So if it's adding in a plant, adding in an air filter, adding in hot baths, adding in sauerkraut, adding in kombucha. And then the other thing we want to do is start cleaning up what we might be putting onto or in our bodies. So these would be skincare products. Men and women, both alike. But the biggest thing that we find when the research will show with hair products, skin products, makeups, a lot of them have estrogen mimickers or estrogen disruptors. So what that symptomatically ends up looking like is when you have excess estrogen, it comes in the form of weight gain, abnormal hair growth, and fatigue. Those three things are big. And weight gain, so adipose tissue, harder to lose weight, abnormal hair growth, so for women, growing hair where you don't want it to grow, and then fatigue being the third one. And a lot of these can build up over time. We're not talking about putting skincare product one time on your body. We're talking about 5, 10, 15 years, decades worth of using these products that have estrogen derivatives or estrogen mimickers in them. And so you want to avoid it. How do you know? What's an easy way to know if your skin products or beauty products are good? This website called EWG does the work for you and has done a good job of labeling things as clean or toxic based on a number system. So you can simply go on to EWG, Environmental Working Group, and look for your skincare products, beauty products, lotions, whatever it is, and you can get a rating on whether it's good or bad. And then you want to start making switches, right? So what that means is when you're done using whatever shampoo you have that might be toxic, herbal essence, right? For the men, Old Spice, right? Irish Springs, like that's all the stuff we used to use in college. When you're done with that and you need to buy more, switch to a good one, right? Switch to a good one. Just make a better choice. Make a better choice. As we keep going along, I'll go back to the comments. If you have any questions, throw them in the comments. Yeah, people love that story. That's really crazy. And then someone said snake plants are toxic to dogs and cats. Yeah, don't let your dog eat that plant. So they call it mother-in-law's tongue. If to a human, I don't think it's not going to kill you. Don't try this at home. This is the story that I've heard. And this is why they call it or refer to it as mother-in-law's tongue. I love my mother-in-law. She's probably watching this. I love you, mom-in-law. You're amazing. You're an amazing cook. I love the way you bake. Your apple pies is awesome. And your meatballs are really good too. I love my mom-in-law. If you take a snake plant and you don't like your mom-in-law and you rub it on her tongue, it will stop her tongue from moving and she won't be able to talk. That's why they call it mom-in-law's tongue. Okay. Whew, man, I feel like we talked a lot about the snake plant. I hope you guys all go get one and put it in your bedroom. If you need help with anything, this link right here, you can go to it and set up a time to talk with me. You'll go to my calendar. If you have any questions that are health related that I can help you or serve you in any way, please find a time. I'd love to help walk you through what might be a next step for you. So I love you guys. I'm excited to cleanse and detox with you. You can start today if you're so inclined and you have products. You can start tomorrow, like a lot of us are doing. And just remember, there's the beginner, the advanced version. They're really pretty straightforward. If you have any questions, let us know. And you have to hydrate. Bowel movements are important, and you have to hydrate. So have fun cleaning out your liver. Your body will be healthier for it. And most of the time, our patients, when we got feedback from our last cleanse, we had I think it was over 80% of people communicated after their last detox that they felt more energy and they improved their digestive system. So easier bowel movements, better bowel movements, less gas, less bloating, less indigestion, less reflux, and increased energy. Such a simple win that you can accomplish in a quick amount of time, 15 days, cleaning out your liver, adding good things into your life. Your body will thank you. So love you all so much. Have a beautiful day. If you need anything, let me know. I'll see you guys next time. This is Dr. Nixon with Twin City Health.